but I love to fight. I have zero other interests, only fighting. I was born and raised to fight. My destiny lies within the fight game.
Yes, sir.
Now, Tyson Fury's promoter says the former heavyweight champion will fight Anthony Joshua in 2026. Frank Warren confirmed that talks are underway for the much-anticipated bout, which he believes will finally take place in the summer.
In boxing, the most dangerous fighter isn't the young one. It's the one who can't stop. Today, Tyson Fury announced his return to boxing, and that should make the entire heavyweight division uncomfortable. Because this isn't a comeback driven by hunger. It's driven by obsession. Fury has already won everything this sport can offer. World titles, lineal status, glory, money, immortality. He walked away with nothing left to prove. And that's exactly what makes this return frightening. At 37, heading toward 38, he knows the truth most fighters refuse to say out loud. Boxing doesn't give back what it takes. Damage stacks. Memory fades. The end is never gentle. And yet, he's choosing the ring again. Not because he needs validation. Not because he needs money. But because fighting is the only place where silence doesn't exist for him. This is what people misunderstand about Tyson Fury. He doesn't fight opponents. He fights emptiness. And emptiness always wins, unless the bell rings. The king has already won everything. World titles. Fighter of the Year, the WBC, every belt that matters. Tyson Fury could have walked away 10 years ago, a rich, untouchable legend. So why is he still here? Because for Tyson Fury, this was never about money or legacy. Boxing isn't his job, it's his identity. When everything goes quiet, the ring is the only place that makes sense. And that's what makes this return dangerous. This isn't a comeback for glory. It's a man who doesn't know how to stop fighting. Watch closely.
The king has won everything in the sports.
I've won literally everything from the regional belts in England to Super World titles, Fighter of the Year twice, Brick Magazine twice, WBC, every one of them, every world title belt there is. But for me, there's nothing else other than fight game. I love this fight game. It's not for financial gain. I could have retired 10 years ago. I made an absolute fortune. It's not about the money, although I always want a good deal, for sure. It's mainly about the love of the fight game and the sport.
At 37, turning 38, Tyson Fury isn't confused about boxing. He's brutally honest about it. He knows the ending isn't pretty. He talks about broken minds, damaged bodies, wheelchairs, fighters who don't know the day or the year. That's not exaggeration. That's the receipt boxing hands you when it's done. And here's the part people don't want to say out loud. Fury isn't coming back because it's smart. He's coming back because stopping scares him more than the damage. This isn't love of the sport anymore. It's dependency. When the bell rings, the chaos in his head goes quiet. When it doesn't, everything comes back. That's not courage. That's a trap fighters fall into when boxing becomes the only way they know how to exist. Fury has no second identity, no off-ramp, no version of life that doesn't involve violence. He wasn't trained to fight, he was built around it. And men like that don't retire clean. They don't age gracefully. They go until the sport takes something permanent. That's why this comeback is dangerous. Not because he might lose, but because even winning won't save him. Boxing doesn't care about honesty. It doesn't care about acceptance. It only collects. And Tyson Fury has already agreed to the price.
I'm 37 and 38 this year. I'm older than a motherfucker, but I love to fight. I have zero other interests, only fighting. I was born and raised to fight. My destiny lies within the fight game.
Yes, sir.
And at the end of it all, I'll be punchier than a motherfucker, and I'll probably end up in a wheelchair like the rest of them all. Punched to death. Don't know if it's Tuesday, Wednesday, or December, but it's the game I chose. It's the life we chose. This is the life I chose.
We're not stopping.
We ain't stopping. We ain't fucking leaving.
Social media conversations are buzzing with debates on who Fury might fight next, with names like Anthony Joshua, Alexander Usyk, and Fabio Wardley topping fan predictions and polls. Some fans are celebrating, calling this the return of a legend. Others are uneasy, wondering if this is the moment boxing history has warned us about again and again, when great fighters stay one chapter too long. Both sides have a point, because Fury isn't just returning to boxing. He's returning to a sport that already took years off his life and might ask for more. This comeback isn't safe, it isn't comfortable, and it isn't predictable, which is exactly why it matters.
Now, Tyson Fury's promoter says the former heavyweight champion will fight Anthony Joshua in 2026. Frank Warren confirmed that talks are underway for the much-anticipated bout, which he believes will finally take place in the summer.
There's been some talks going on. There's nothing's been signed yet, but Tyson, he's indicated that if it's the right deal, he'll definitely do it. So I think it's going in the right, as I just said, going in the right direction, and hopefully we'll get some news pretty soon as to what's going to happen. He's been very good. He's been working very hard the last few months. He's had a lot of projects, including his Netflix series, Meet the Furies, the second series of that. He's got a documentary he's also filming. He's doing a lot of PAs as well, so he's been very, very busy. He's enjoying himself, but he's been in the ring full time. In the gym full time, training very hard.
Lennox Lewis, former undisputed heavyweight champion, has publicly said that a big fight like Fury versus Anthony Joshua is something fans deserve to see, reinforcing that Fury still belongs at the center of heavyweight narratives. Many fans online are hyped and excited, celebrating Fury's announcement and praising his legacy as one of the most entertaining heavyweights of his era. They call him a boxing legend and express eagerness to see him back in action. On platforms like Facebook, boxing communities are actively asking what Fury wants to achieve in 2026, with opinions split between legacy goals, financial incentives, or unfinished business in the heavyweight division. Commentators point out that Fury's announcement, 2026, is that year, and his training updates from Thailand suggest he's serious about preparation and not just teasing fans. Some critics argue Fury's repeated retirements and returns make this announcement less surprising than it sounds, a pattern fans now take with a grain of salt. Online reaction has not been universally positive. Some fans recently criticized Fury after training footage emerged, mocking his look or questioning his seriousness, showing there's polarized fan sentiment.
And he's in great nick. He looks well, and I'm sure. And he said on many times himself he would like to come back and fight again. And 2026, I believe, provided the deal's right, I think you'll see him back in the ring again. If this fight happens, which I believe it will, if it does happen, it will be sometime in late summer. So Tyson, that's another sort of what's at the moment, it's another 7 months away. So he'll certainly have a fight in between, I think, if he comes back. The fans have been asking for this, and everybody's been talking about it for years and years and years. It's better, if it's going to happen now, than rather these guys come back and talk about doing it in 5 or 6 years' time. It's a fight that, anybody who I talk to about boxing, that's the one thing they always mention. When are these two getting it on? Are they ever going to get it on? We never got to see it, etc., etc. It will happen. I think it will happen, and I think when it does happen, I think it's going to be massive.
Hi everybody, I'm going to make this short and sweet. I'd like to announce my retirement from boxing. It's been a blast. I've loved every single minute of it, and I'm going to end with this. Dick Turpin wore a mask. God bless everybody. See you on the other side.
So before we talk about who he might fight, before we talk about belts, rankings, or business, we need to ask the real question. Why did Tyson Fury walk away in the first place? What pulled him back when logic said stay gone? And is this return a final act of greatness, or the most dangerous decision of his career? Because when a fighter who has everything still chooses the fight game, it's never just about boxing. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell icon so that you never miss a single update. Lots of love from Fighters Arena Pro Team.